And this man, I met through I met through a common enemy at one point. The one and only Mr. Jonathan Hanna.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
And guys, we have quite a topic tonight, as this is a person who we have once tried to help very much, and very much in very many ways, and he decided to stab us in the back. And not
Hey,
only
hey,
that, but
hey,
he
Paige.
decided to.
Hey, Paige.
Yep.
Can you, for some reason, it's not wanting to broadcast on YouTube because I'm looking on my phone. I mean, I can't. I mean, it's still waiting for you, and we're live, right?
Yes.
It should be. It should be streaming right now. Like,
Try to refresh the page.
now it is.
Yeah, it's going now.
I see it.
Okay.
I think it might have been delayed for some strange reason. I don't know
Wow,
why.
Yeah, it might have been.
I've never seen a delay like that before. But anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
But yeah, this guy, we've tried to help him out before. He stabbed us in the back, and then we tried to confront him last night, but he was a pussy. Now,
No, he was arrogant. There's a difference.
Arrogant prick is what I would call it. Arrogant prick.
Well, I say more pussy because he didn't have the balls to actually talk to some of us face to face, or man to man. But
Bye, folks.
that's. But we will settle this for another. But we'll talk about belittling terms for another day. But this man, not only did he refuse confrontation and tried to hide from confrontation too, he tried to go so far to slander Jordan and say that and basically, let me get it up so I can get it correctly. To basically say that he was asking him for child pornography.
Oh God, fucking hell.
Yeah. Slander 101, people. And you know what? I like to take the floor on here for that explanation. The reason why I went to his quote unquote chilling stream is because I wanted to ask him the basic questions about, why does he have proof that Otaku's a pedophile? Confront him about, why he's been talking crap behind Charlie's back. And the thing is here, people, when it comes down to me and my person, and my mom has done this to explain over and over again, or you could watch a video where she explains what kind of person I am. Whenever my friends, include ones that I'm very close to, get attacked, you bet your last bottom dollar I'm going to be there and fight off dragons for you. I'm going to fight off anybody who is a threat and not stand down. That's just the kind of person I am. And here on the internet, you can't trust anybody. But when you get along with people for a very modicum of time, that's when you decide you can open your circle of trust a little bit more. And I trust Paige. I trust Charlie. I trust Jonathan. I trust Jack, Tom, David, Brandon, Andrew, Dan, Leon. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But at the end of the day, this guy right here, Dakota Webb, and yes, folks, that is his real name. That's 2 B's in Webb. And I went into that stream, confronted him while Otaku was on there, and asked him the basics. Do you have proof? He simply said, yeah. And I'm like, well, show it to me. But the problem was, I told him, until you show evidence of Otaku molesting a kid with a photographic evidence or video footage, then your evidence, then your claims and your accusations are invalid.
Yeah, null and void. Null and fucking void.
Yeah, and very, very much. I very much agree with that. And he's on what I like to call, and I think many people are starting to agree with this, because at this point, it's essentially becoming what I call the Great Otaku Crusade.
Well, the thing is, I don't have to be a lawyer to explain this to you people, but here's the deal. Accusing someone of being a pedophile is considered slander unless you don't have the evidence to back up your statements and claims.
Precisely.
And here's the deal. If you do have evidence that someone is a pedophile, notify your local authorities immediately and don't spread on the internet for everybody to see, because at the end of the day, someone is going to get hurt in the process. It could be you, your family, or anybody for that matter who's involved. And for Dakota to go this far, to put words in my mouth saying that I asked for child pornography is the most disgusting thing I could ever be accused of in my entire life living here. And you know something else here too? The thing is, the difference between asking for child pornography and asking for evidence are two totally different things. I asked for proof, not child pornography. I asked for the PROOF, proof. But what did Dakota give me? Squat. Jack Diddley motherfucking squat. He couldn't give me the evidence to showcase that Taku was a pedophile, and you know what? That just proves it. He can't back up his statements with facts or evidence.
Oh, I kind of understand your frustration, because even with I actually said to everyone else, I demand a goddamn proof if he actually is a goddamn pedophile, which he did not. And I cannot fucking stand that kind of notion. Anybody who doesn't have a goddamn evidence of whatever the case may be, this is where I actually have to put them on the goddamn spot. And I actually did the same thing to this goddamn piece of crap who constantly talks too much, and you know who I'm referring to. I'm not going to go with that name.
Yeah.
But you would understand that if I put them on the spot, because I have a reasonable doubt and conclusion that he is too goddamn naive. He's mentally fucked in the head. And what else I have said? I think I might be forgetting something else, but he's actually chronically depressed. This is as far as I could get her, because the latter one is what I believe. He's too goddamn naive. Too goddamn naive to see the difference between.
He's also arrogant, Jack.
Yes, he's also arrogant prick. He's an arrogant prick. That's all I will tell you this. The fact of the matter is, anybody will see through his goddamn lies. And there's Leon. Good to see you again, Leon.
I actually sent you the streamer link to your Facebook. But anyway, can you care to give us some insight with your experiences with Dakota Webb, please?
I absolutely can. I've known him for at least a couple years now, and I'm going to explain what this guy's mindset is pretty much like. And it's become very apparent that he's been this way for like the past couple weeks from what we've seen. In Dakota's own mind, it doesn't matter what kind of bullshit he gets into. You're either like with him or against him. So you're pretty much on his side, or you're pretty much the fucking devil in his eyes, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because like
first,
the proof has been kind of seen in our own faces.
Yeah. At first, I didn't have an issue with Dakota because when he was like going at Otaku, I'm like, you want to go after Otaku? Cool. Just don't mention me. But the second he started doing this cancel culture bullshit with Jane or whatever the fuck, that's when I decided to cut ties with him, because most of you know how I feel when it comes to cancel culture and whatnot. The second he done that bullshit, I cut ties with him completely, because that is someone I do not want in my circle.
Precisely.
Same here.
And even Dan, even anybody, because I'm in the same position as you are, Jordan, because anybody who tries to fuck with my friends or try to fuck with me in the wrongful goddamn manner, I'll go at their fat fucking ass, because I have no fucks given. Fuck the goddamn safety. Anybody who tries to fuck with me in the wrongful manner, they're going to get their just desserts, and I will not have any shred of remorse or tears. They're just like goddamn. Like,
and speaking of going after people, Jack, you once went after Dakota, claiming that he was a pedophile.
Oh boy! Oh, by the way, before you get to that, Jack, iPokes, I had to, there the comment got held for review, but I'm showing it. I don't know if it'll pop up on the live chat here on the StreamYard, but iPokes said Jordan is right. All he did was ask for proof. Dakota is a bitch for real.
Oh yeah, plus he also and the best part about it was the fact that like he deleted his deleted his channel after getting confronted with the facts.
No, he deleted his video first, then his channel, in that order.
Huh. That's rather strange.
And I might as well bring this up too. He recently, you know, Jan, right? He recently tried to coach his ex-girlfriend to accuse Jaden of rape with no proof or evidence at all.
I
And
heard
exactly,
about that.
which is why I
And
have
if
actually.
if this isn't more apparent that Dakota is pro-cancel culture at this given point in time, then I don't know what is.
And this is exactly how I have a verified proof that I can show it to you. And this is exactly, I don't know if I showed it to this stream or not, but I'm gonna show it anyway, just so that I'm not bullshitting you, every single one of you, because
Okay.
You know,
I have,
you know something, Jack. You know something, Jack. I should have let Charlie and me and everyone else should have let you have at that cocksucker and not got involved.
who, me?
Yeah, you should have taken that cocksucker down instead of us, going after you for some reason.
For
To
some
try and
strange
get you
reason.
to-
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some strange reason. And I'll get to that in just a moment, because I'm not going to go in all out, but I'm trying to maintain my calm, cool, collected as much as I can. So anyways, I'm going to screen share so I have verified proof. This is a goddamn, look at this. This is actually a manipulation that Dakota was trying to do to his ex-girlfriend. Look
Hey,
at this.
Jaden. Hey, Jaden is a rapist. Don't trust him. I'm not lying. He raped me. Oh my God.
Look at this.
Jolene-
Isn't that
Jolene
Isn't that-
isn't lying, y'all. And how do I know this? She was raped by her own cousin. And oh my God, if Jolene can't remember nothing that went down, Jaden did something to her. Oh my freaking God.
this is a goddamn manipulation?
Let me give you guys a backstory on Jolene. This Jolene person is known to be a complete liar. So the fact that Dakota takes her word as if it's God's gospel is beyond fucking pathetic.
Oh my God. I've also noticed he takes things, he doesn't take things with a pinch of salt. All he does is take it to the absolute nth degree, to a point where he goes over the barriers at this point.
I always called Dakota out on his bullshit, because at the end of the day, I never believed him, because because y'all know the fact that I criticized him heavily for being a poor leader of the Rebellion Elite.
Well, he is and was and always will be. And by the way,
because he's admitted out of his own mouth how he never wanted to talk about otaku and how he wanted to stop talking about otaku, but yet he would let people in his own group make videos.
That's
on
right.
the dude.
And by the way, my co-host Brandon
And if
Martin
that
just
doesn't
said,
show poor leadership,
Sorry,
I don't know what does.
My apologies. I was looking for something to eat tonight.
it's okay, man. And my co-host Brandon Martin just said, you can get in trouble for falsely accused of child pornography and being called a pedophile in the first place, freaking dingbat. And also get ready a week from this Thursday, episode 72 of R&R. And he also says he's in big trouble. Get ready for the fireworks, folks. And David just said about the situation, Jordan was being professional with Otaku too on the stream, and Tom just said Dakota's hiding something. He has skeletons in his closet. No. Actually, you know what? That's not the first time he's come out of the closet. Anyway.
Let's put it this way. For Dakota to be known a goddamn manipulative liar, because I actually got the receipts from Jaden himself, because he sent that screenshot. I figured he should come in this particular stream, because he actually did a stream earlier, but he didn't want to drag it on for too long. And what I believe it is, and as I said, is a manipulating it towards this ex-girlfriend. It's not something I would cross that goddamn line. That could actually throw him in a goddamn jail. I don't give a fuck what Dakota.
When you think about it, he's trying to manipulate everybody. When you think about it, well, mainly that's because he's believing the bullshit from Sam the Genesis. And I'm afraid to name drop because I don't care, because they're probably gonna come in this chat. It's okay. I have mods that are armed up and ready to go, so you can try. I dare you. You're not gonna get far. Just have fun. Have fun getting blocked. Keep coming. Mods will be here. They'll be armed and ready to go. But the thing is, Dakota has been believed. Dakota believes the bullshit from Sam the Genesis. I think
Okay, Tom.
very much.
And and iPokes just said, and Dakota told Jaden that he has porn on his computer. It
And
better
fuck
not be
that.
you know what? It better not be child porn.
Even I question him because I have another reason for that. I'm not bullshitting because I spoke to one of my colleagues, or should I say friend for this matter, because I know him. Hold that thought for a moment because I'm trying to get back to it. What our friend ZTP has said to me, because I pull up from my comic. This is what it said. Let me just pull it up for a moment because you would notice, because I did my stream earlier on. I think yes, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. So I got the receipt from ZTP because for some strange reason YouTube deleted his comment. I'm not entirely sure why. So here's what his comment was originally.
Could have been the process. Could have been the YouTube's processing system.
I have no idea. It must have been the system in its entirety. I can't be exactly too sure, but I'm going to send you on Discord so you can see for yourself to see what ZTP has said in its entirety. This is what ZTP said. I got his receipts. He said this. It's so sad. You think Dakota was once the back end of being blackmailed and Charlie helped him to get his quote-unquote good name back, just for him to turn back on Charlie and ragdolled him as if it was nothing. And on top of that, go back to the same racist ways he abandoned. Dakota seems like he's losing his sanity and his mental capacity, and that's why I say he's mentally fucked in the head. I'll continue with this. Now he's lying, making threats to certain individuals I shall not name, and now Jaden, it just means that my name has been brought out, although that's okay because I know him. Oh, I know, all right. Jack Willis may have been right after all from the original accusations. What's the original accusations? Before I even continue, what was my original accusations was?
Your original accusations was that he was, being a pedo towards Bliss Quinn.
That's what I'll get into. We'll just get to that. And also,
that's hard for me to remember because I feel like I want to forget, but I still remember that. And by the way, I was going to say this real quick. With Dakota, told Jaden that he has porn on his computer, and like I said, it better not be child porn because the irony of it all, him accusing people of being pedos, it would be very shocking, and the irony of it all that he was the one with pedo stuff on his computer. But
yeah,
I could be lying. I could be lying, slandering him. I mean, slandering's good nowadays.
Fuck that slander, cancel bullshit nonsense. So let's continue. Also, Dakota having porn on his computer is not a bad thing. I have porn on my computer. This is what my colleague said. Okay, but it depends what kind of porn he's watching. He's watching child porn, underage teens, minors. If it's all of the above, then Dakota needs to get arrested, if that may be. Also, the accusations of Jaden's ex-girlfriend, which I showed here, claiming he drugged, and I should mention that earlier, he claiming he drugged and raped her, is something that is a serious, quote-unquote, serious offense. And if she's lying about that, then she needs to be arrested too for defamation of a character and fraudulent sexual assault. End of quote.
Oh God, Tom Willis just said he was lonely on Valentine's Day, so he's taking it out on everyone.
Well, that does explain. Well, it does explain a lot of problems.
Seriously. So, out of everything,
I have one question, Dakota. What happened to your so-called vow that you were going to take revenge upon me? What happened with that?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait a minute. Tom just said, don't worry, Jordan, he has Teletubby porn, Pinky, and another comment, Dinky.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God.
Come on, what else, Tom? Give us what you got.
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
If that's the only ones, then but either way. Oh yeah, he was his little plan to get revenge on Leon. See, the thing is, folks, I think that wait, I might address who comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, but either way, still at the end of the day, Leon, he was trying to plot and plan against you. I mean, like, the thing is, it's kind of a shame that Dakota went from being somewhat of a reasonable person now to a genuine prick to think that, you know, like his problem mostly is that he cannot listen to reason. He cannot, you know, he can't function properly. And yes, folks, I'm going to say this right now. Even though he may have autism, still, at the end of the day, that don't mean nothing nowadays, because autism is a medical condition / mental disability. And you know what? It can be a factor to your, you know, to your psyche. And on top of that, it only depends on the actions you take as an individual, rather than just, you know, being a person on the spectrum. I mean, I got mild autism, and do I have the right to have the right to call people pedophiles? No, because I need proof before I need proof before I make that kind of, you know, jump.
And that's what we always say. That's why I always start to say now, unless you catch them in the act, you have no claim.
Or evidence.
Well, technically, evidence is in the act. So.
Oh god.
Wait. Got tired of squeezing his pinky to squirt out that inky. Oh my god, Spyro.
Oh man, no, that is you, Spyro. That was a little bit. But man.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Paige. There's some feedback, like roboto-ish.
Yeah, I thought it was me at first, but then I'm hearing Jordan talk clearly, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not me.
Could be. Yeah, it's like the frame, like, per second thing, and the.
Pop.
Anyway, and Tom just said, I have a guy on my crew who works with autism. He is one of my best workers. Very nice, great kid. I will have him on my crew any day. Yeah. And so, yeah. You know, and it also comes down to the point where the whole slandering. Now, take Otaku out of the question. The whole thing the whole pedo accusations is gone way too far, and it's become very stale as of late. And plus, like Paige said, and I'm saying, until you have evidence to back up your claims and your accusations, then you have nothing. I mean, like, at the end of the day, we're getting sick and tired of this guy's a pedophile, that person's a pedophile, this person's a pedo, that person's a pedo. We're sick and tired of it. And the thing is, granted, we can't stop it, but we can suppress it, especially on our end.
Exactly.
But to put it, I'm not trying to counteract it, but even by suppressing it, it's all just gonna be all hell's break loose scenario again. It's just, you just can't easily suppress it the way you would have liked it. You simply just completely eliminate like it's a virus of some sort, and just putting this out of the way so that everyone would understand why you can't easily suppress the way you would like to. The only way to suppress it is by completely annihilate it. Like, you have to treat the virus out like it's a goddamn plague, and you have to annihilate everything. Period.
Well, you raised some good points, but still, here's the bigger problem. The bigger problem is that, you know, even if you try to stop it, it's still going to come back to get you. That's why I mean by suppressing the issue. Now, go ahead, Charlie.
We're living in a Me Too movement that every person, like any person, man, woman, or child, can say that he raped me, he touched me inappropriately without no evidence, and everybody believes it. That's the problem now. We cannot, honestly, we cannot kill it. We can suppress all we want, but we can't kill it, because the fact that just it's all around our culture, and it's going to be around because going to be around for the next millennia, because it's just, it went from equality to destroying one gender. We're living in a race war, but instead of a race war, we're living in a sex war as well. And it's something that I think is going to carry over. I think that's going to be the new race war going forward. And that's going to be a problem, because even if Dakota stops what he does, we're going to get 5 more like him. They're going to go after guys calling them that.
And unfortunately, the saddest truth is, I gotta say this flat out to everyone else, so that everyone can see where I'm getting at. Even throughout that millennia, it's just never gonna go away. It's only a matter of time before they cease to exist completely. And
Hey,
that's
there's a Remington in the chat, Juggalo Gamer 85. F him. Well, you know what? I don't swing that way.
What up, Juggalo? Yeah, I sent a link to the video.
Remington's here.
Oh, by the way, I hate to ask you this, Phenomenal One. Can you jump back in and because for some reason you're having a kind of a robotic voice. I don't understand why.
Oh, there goes Nightbot.
Okay.
Nightbot just, Nightbot, decides to time, Remington out of, 5 seconds, but it's okay. But don't worry. Hey, Remington, if you want, I can, you can come on here and give your perspective, but then again, I think you gave a lot of perspective last night on, the Hangman Outcast, but then again, if you want to, that's fine. And I think your side is better, Paige. How do I get rid of Nightbot? You can't. It's up for Paige to do that.
Okay, here's iPost.
Wait, oh yeah, we know about that. We know that. Ban Nightbot. Boo. Oh. People are
Nightbot coming back again in the comments.
Yeah. F in the chat for Nightbot. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Paige. People are pissed off in the Nightbot. I'm not kidding you.
Believe it or not, I have Nightbot blocked on my YouTube. So any channel that Nightbot is a part of, I can't see it because otherwise I'll end up cussing the thing out.
Oh man, that's why I have Nightbot, because Nightbot pisses people off, and Nightbot can be savage sometimes, and it's kind of funny. Well, anyways, what's going on, man?
Nothing much.
So, a serious question. I'd like to tell you this, and I hate to take over your place now because I feel like I'm being disrespectful to you for some strange reason. I don't know why. Just being honest. So, folks, serious question: Why Dakota is acting like a little goddamn pussy bitch cunt? Yes. You have my permission to say he's a pussy bitch cunt.
I don't know. Maybe it's because he's being influenced by his fuck buddy boyfriend, STG, and
no, it's STD.
Oh yeah, that's right, STD. Yeah, and no, and he's not used to like being able to stand up on his own 2 feet. So usually like when he gets confronted on shit, he runs away like a little bitch.
Kind of like how I did to him last night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to brought up. He's not used to standing on his own 2 feet because whenever he gets himself into shit, he likes to bring other people into his drama, like Dark Horse, for instance.
Oh, he didn't.
Yeah.
Dark Horse. Paige, forgive me if I bring this name up. He brought in Deku. I mean, he brought in a lot of names that had no relevance to last night or the situation at hand.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, that's the thing with a lot of these people, and like we witnessed this with Orochimaru. The dude couldn't fight his own battles,
And that's the saddest goddamn part.
and Dakota is he's almost Hiroshima 2.0. He's almost.
Actually, no, 3.0.
Oh yeah.
3.0.
3.0. Oh yeah.
Oh, because are you talking about Eric Melendez?
No.
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 This is the evolution. Well, this is the evolution. I'll say these names because I don't care. We have Hiroshima, which is the G. Then we have Thoman 256, which is Hiroshima 2.0. Then we have Dakota, which is Hiroshima 3.0. The difference is the fact is that Thoman never won the Otaku Crusade like Hero and Dakota did. That's the only main difference. but the stories pretty much
Yeah.
end in a similar way with them both, with them all kind of being eradicated from YouTube.
Like seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And for Dakota to act that way, he's actually a 3.0 of Hiroshima, and I simply don't give a fuck. And yes, Jordan, I just remembered something when you were asking me what my original accusation was, because I actually did call Dakota a goddamn pedophile when that incident took place in 2020. Now I vaguely remember it, so maybe I do have.
Do you still have the video for it? Because I know when Charlie confronted you, he told you not to take that video down, and then the next video you did was an apology
Oh
video.
yes, then I did. Yes. Then I remember that correctly. So, damn, I'm jogging my goddamn memory. What went down there last year?
Well, that's
Actually,
because I'm doing it for you, knucklehead.
Yeah, precisely, you wanker. But regardless, this is something that I think maybe I did have a valid reason to call Dakota a goddamn pedophile, but at the same time, this is not without a goddamn evidence. I feel like I've been a goddamn dickwad. Then I shouldn't call him. But even then, it kind of is justifiable to call him like that. If he under any kind of circumstances would he actually have a goddamn child pornography in his computer, because that is a fucking disgusting. And for him to call you a child predator, this is fucking, that's crossing the goddamn line.
Actually, him accusing me, saying that I asked for child pornography when I clearly didn't.
He accused you. Okay.
Exactly.
Man, I don't.
In fact, you know what? Since we brought that up, I want everyone in the chat, who watched the video from last night, and we need a poll. Did I ask for Dakota for child pornography? Yes or no in the chat. And
No.
Nope.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Nope.
There we go. And I hope the live chat will do the same. Because the thing is, the thing is, when it comes to me, I don't hold back, and I put it to you hard. Like I put it onto you hard from time to time. Granted, I could be a nice guy, but I don't always have to be. Ben Wellner, how you doing, my man? And he's saying no. And Brandon Martin, thank you very much. See, you see that right there? You see that right there, Dakota? It's called backup. It's called witnesses. Something that you don't have.
Yeah.
There's David. In fact, everybody on this call, all the people that could be in the freaking chat right now, nothing against you for saying that, but at the end of the day, I have a lot of people that can back me up to verify that I did not ask for child pornography. All I asked for your stupid anus to do is to provide me some evidence. And Jonathan, get out of here, you cocksucker.
He's just trolling with you, bro.
I know.
Man, Tom.
Oh,
Yo.
John.
What's up?
But yeah,
What's
Tom.
going on, Tom?
I know you didn't. I didn't know you didn't say yes or no in the chat, but I'll ask you anyway. Did I ask in any way, shape, or form for Dakota, like in any way, shape, or form, for child pornography? Yes or no?
For your personal use now.
Yeah.
You said
Oh,
it for investigative purposes. That's exactly what it was. He misconstrued it and tried to make it look like you were a bad guy, but you were doing it to make a point. He was doing it to be a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And see that.
Or as
I
I
think
think
it's
it's grade A douchebag.
In fact, you know what? It's unanimous. I have more backup than you, Dakota.
Yeah.
Sorry, but for the lack of a better term, even us, because we wouldn't call ourselves a goddamn army, because that would be just disingenuous. But for him, he doesn't.
An army. Ooh. Have an army. I need 100 people at my beck and call.
I'd say I brought the word army in there for some hilarious, inadvertent way for me to say. But what I would tell you this flat out, Dakota, is you don't have anybody to back you up. You lack friends. You lack something that you love, and
He lacks
quite
influence.
frankly,
In fact, he has more enemies than he does friends.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing in here?
Oh, eye pokes.
Jesus
I
Christ.
remember that.
Hey,
picture.
you know what? To take a page out of Mike Wilson's book and Romy's book, you see that face right there that eye pokes is displaying on his profile picture? That's the face of a catcher's mitt that you just want to punch every time you know you're getting the ball.
You know what video that's from? A video where he said he was going to extract revenge on me. Whatever the fuck.
You have woken the
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like he just walked out of his. He just looks like he just saw his parents making out.
God.
And
Here's a better
I
one.
also,
You know what that face reminds me of? When he walked in on his sister that's getting raped up the ass.
Oh, you saw me giving her.
Actually, you know what? No, you know what? He looks like he just stepped into a porno studio.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good photo.
You know what?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This.
That gives me an idea.
So,
What?
yeah, but I also,
Wait. Hold up.
Oh, yeah, but I also cut out this photo using a photo editor to put his face onto Grumpy Old Troll, and then
I saw that.
And I used it in the thumbnail, and like it was me doing a parody of Dakota, and saying Dakota was returning to YouTube.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That shit was funny. And believe it or not, Dakota actually talked like that.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, solo screen, Tom's screen.
All right, 1 second. Let me see.
I'm here
And
for
actually,
the poison.
Want to react to that video or not?
Actually,
That's
here's
pretty good,
thing.
right? It's
Okay.
he's a VIP member of Sam's Club. Taking in the a new logo.
Actually,
This is him last night. Remember how he said he won and shit? This is what I
yeah.
imagine him doing. Like, and this is all of us. We're all looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Oh my god. Hey, you know what I call that? You know what we call that? We call that the participation award.
What is
Yeah.
that? This is I don't know what that was about.
I know what that was. I know
Roar
what that
actually
was.
made
That
a
was
game last night. Let me
that
see.
was
Roar actually sent me something. Let me see if I can get that up real quick.
Okay.
that was David playing the audio from last night, which was funny. Like where Arthur Woodson was actually doing an imitation of his own self. You're like seriously.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna go on.
Okay. All right, let's take a look.
Sound
You
like
guys
a
are gonna
robot.
laugh. You may recognize this because this is from FouseyTube. Where is it?
I
Look at
actually like Fousey too, to be honest.
Watch this.
Oh my god.
I gotta give Roar credit for that one.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Very tired, especially prepping for job interviews for tomorrow, Thursday, Monday, and whenever my 4th job interview is. And I got my COVID vaccine this morning. Ooh.
Well,
Okay.
hopefully it works out for you. A lot
Hey.
of people have been fine.
It's Jose plus 99999.
Except we have 10.
There you go.
Speaking of nine, Game So Fair 2001 has hit 900 subscribers.
Make sure you go buy
Very good, Danny boy.
Well, congrats to my co-host. He's doing his thing there. He's reached the 900 mark. Keep
More
reaching hard. And,
subscribers than Hangman Charlie,
Oh,
by the way.
congrats.
Ooh.
Well, because the Red Bull.
Oh, yeah, that's right. YouTube took away all of Charlie's fake subscribers.
Yeah,
congratulations, but yeah, good old congratulations to my boy Danny Boy, and please buy our Lock It In merch on Redbubble. Very helpful.
Also, they took away half of Charlie's fake viewers too.
Oh yeah, last night. Yep.
I know I'm
Leon.
a dick.
Leon, I'm gonna say for a few minutes.
Yeah. As I was saying, they should have taken Vitali's sub away earlier, since that dude gets arrested every fucking year.
Oh my God, David, that's funny. Charlie's fake subs and views are from his OnlyFans. Wait, what?
Okay, to put this in for goddamn, I should actually play to you just for some giggles, because I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck because we're gonna laugh at this son of a bitch, Dakota, right now, right here.
You can get this shirt at Redbubble. Danny's Redbubble, by the way.
Ooh, nice shirt, Tom.
You know what? You know that's the sound. That's the sound when Dakota's finally ejaculated.
Oh!
Oh shit, bro.
Only it's to a blow up doll.
Oh!
And Dakota, if you want some blow up dolls, I know a guy. He's right below me.
Oh!
Shit.
I know it's inappropriate, but I'm just listening.
But either way, back to the topic on hand. So pretty much, what happened was back in 2020, we basically Jack Williams. He had confronted and tried to expose Dakota for being a pedophile because apparently Dakota was coming off more like a dick rather than a pedo towards Bliss Quinn. But however, the thing of it was the people that defended Dakota were like myself, Charlie. I believe Tom was in there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And also Spyro the Bug Boy. I don't know if he's still watching, but if you're still watching, give me a yes or no if you are. But anyway, so yeah. And after that, and Jack being full of pride, I mean, he wanted to take down the stream. I mean, he wanted to, but Charlie convinced him otherwise because, what would happen if he did take that stream down. But, at the end of the day, all of us, me and Charlie and most people are in agreement, along with ZTB and many others are in agreement that we should have just let Dakota, for the Wolves, just let them to the Wolves, in regards to Jack Williams, because clearly it's clearly obvious that those who make pedo accusations might as well be, one themselves, because apparently you don't have evidence to back up your statements and claims. And you don't have anything to show forth, like, say, take it to the cops and all that stuff. And furthermore, you're slandering people, and it's going to come back to bite you.
To your point, Jordan, what's the point at this point? What's the point in defending a guy who openly claims other people to be pedophiles? What's the point? There's no point in defending him at this point.
Oh, speaking of which, didn't he one time say that if you are associated with Otaku or friends with Otaku, then you're automatically a pedophile too?
Yes, we did say that when you were on the stream and we were rebroadcasting it over on Hangman Charlie's channel. We actually made that point. We made that point the moment he said it. We made that point on the stream. So if you want to hear a good replay, a funny replay, an entertaining replay that's not deleted, check out episode 37 of the Outcast.
And folks,
which is also, I think, the longest episode of the Outcast.
Yeah,
and as well,
on my channel.
Hey, Charlie, you spelled your name wrong. I forgot to put the L.
He's a little slow.
Sorry. Anyway, and here's another thing for you. He said, yes, that if you are associated with Wrestling Otaku, then you're automatically a pedophile. Well, guess what? When I asked him that, you know what he said? When I asked him that question, he said no. So you are a slanderer and a liar.
Yep.
And not a good liar at that.
Oh my God! You know what, Leon? When I was practically interrogating him, and you know what? I practically held him down on the ground, made sure that he wouldn't move. That's what it felt like. I felt like I just took him right here, whether it's on the ground or against a wall. I just felt like I put him against there and just made him cough up some information.
Actually, you know what impression I got when you were interrogating him? It came out to me as if you were holding a 12 gauge to his fucking face and say, if you move, I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
Oh. You know what? You know, and you want to know why? Because my 12 gauge right down here is bigger than his.
Pump action shotgun.
Hey,
Oh.
sorry, you should change that name. You never know
David
what
sucks,
to-
swallows, and blows. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
and I was about to
Oh.
say something.
Well, David,
Go
we
ahead.
already saw you with
Hang on,
napkins and lotion, so
But anyway,
I
folks, you got something to say, man?
Yeah, I was about to say something about that Hangman Outcast thing. It was that that was the same stream where Dakota came in as like this Patrick Star account.
This is Patrick.
Remember that?
You know what? You know who I thought it was at first? I thought it was Jaden. You know, because he did that before
Yeah.
with me on the Bird Call podcast one time.
He did that on purpose because he knew we'd think that, but it was obvious once they shown the account that was attached to it that it was Dakota.
Dakota.
Yep.
and then he even admitted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Whoa.
Patrick.
Remember when I asked him a question here and he like basically admitted it being him and like he like an idiot and didn't realize it?
This is Pat.
This is Patrick.
He must have been stoned or something, man. He must have been. he
That's
must
his
have
normal self. That's who he is as a
I know
person.
this is a bit off topic, but believe it or not, my significant other is a huge SpongeBob buff.
There's nothing wrong with that.
This is Patrick.
No. This
No, this is Patrick.
That was a good
Oh,
one.
Thank
No,
you. Thank you.
This is Patrick.
I'm gonna have to clip that portion where Leon laughed because that was goddamn priceless.
No, I am SpongeBob.
David.
Oh my god, what if Dakota does an impression of Squidward?
David, you're the jester of impressions, which means you're the town fool. You suck.
Well,
You know what?
so says the guy who smokes all the time and doesn't care of his health.
Hey,
My guy.
I'm suffering day right now. I'm out of cigarettes. I can't go nowhere because of freaking snow.
Well,
You know
here,
what? You know what? You both actually make accurate points towards each other, and I'm just gonna sit here and freaking grin.
Okay,
But
but the
David,
point,
I will say this though, David.
Yes,
Regardless of going, what?
go continue. I didn't say nothing.
I didn't think so, boy. But anyway, the fact is that even though I don't have sex, I'm gonna be making a badass meal, and I'm gonna be having a badass night, and then you are gonna have your napkins and lotion, and you're gonna come
Okay.
so hard you make your nose bloody and bust your head open from sitting up hitting your bunk bed. How about that?
Okay, I'll be right back, you guys. I need a few minutes. I'm gonna get some groceries in and also take care of a few things, and you know, you guys can continue talking about like the situation at hand. However, Charlie, go ahead and explain, your side of the story when it came to defending Dakota in regards to regards to Jack One going after him. Okay.
yes,
All
and
right.
after that, I'll say a particular thing that actually I wasn't going to talk about, but now is a good time to. But it will be a good time to say it after Charlie explains his side of the story.
Yeah, Charlie, let's hear your side in the whole Dakota synopsis.
All right, well, of course I'll be sort of sweet to the point. The fact is that like I met him through that whole Force Years 1.0 because a combination of their hatred of Otaku at the time and their hatred for Len's Kitchen. So it's kind of like finding friends in high places. Then found out they're a bunch of losers. So I decided just to kind of I'd fight my own battle and kind of let them do their own thing. They got to a point where every video I would see of them was fucking annoying. And then because it was the same old shit. Then the whole situation with Jack and Dakota went out, BlizzClan, yada, yada, yada. And we already went through that part, so I'm not going to go through too much here. And then fucking everything went quiet. You may hear nothing going on. And then fucking all of a sudden, fucking Dakota started making shit up again. And of course, with SGD pretty much holding the strings. And also, they turned their back, which really I didn't give a shit. It was more so them making claims, but it's the fact that they turned their back over my aligning or making peace with Otaku. And I even told Otaku, I'm not a hero. I'm not gonna fucking succumb to pressure and fucking turn my back. Like, look at all these guys that I'm looking at right now on the screen. They're not fucking. They know I've aligned with Taco. Some people may not agree with it, but they're not talking shit or saying anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is that like that's what I call unity. That's what I call brotherhood, friendship, what the fuck you want to call it on here. Because of course Jonathan would say it's the internet. Anyway, the fact that then Dakota started talking shit, and then of course I used the old fake wrestling otaku channel that I made many months ago, and I turned it into a rebellion elite just for shits and giggles. And I kind of feel like I'm partially responsible for the downfall of that channel, because the fact that I started making little parody videos just for shits and giggles, and plus to prove a point. It was to prove a point that they were fucking how easy it is to get views, especially when I only had 15 subscribers on that video on that channel, and I was getting fucking 100 so views a day. The fact is that I was doing that, and I was also going to prove that I can be bored of them, get bored and move on. So I could spend a few days talking about the Rebellion Elite and then fucking get bored and move on. So I did, and actually I moved on quicker than I expected because, of course, the Rebellion Elite channel turned into the Asylum because they were trying to rip off them and then all this other shit. Then that channel went away. And then, according to Dakota, he sold that channel for weed money. And
Oh man, the fact that you would sell a channel for that.
And then, of course, we've gotten back to the point to now with everything going on now with Dakota and all the stupid shit. It's getting ridiculous, and it's just like, we will like, these will probably be the only times we talk about, like, of course, Rant and Rave will be another time, but besides that, that'll be it. After that, we're gonna fucking move on with our lives, and he's gonna just continue, whether he makes another channel or not. He's just gonna continue on with his self-hatred,
Like, exactly. Like, after tonight, like, I'm done. Like, this is it. Like, after tonight, this is it. Like, you're not gonna hear me talk about him again, because, hey, at this point, I got nothing to say about him. Because at this rate, I have nothing to say about him that wouldn't be anything that hasn't been already said about him, because there isn't much that new that can really be said about him, because he's the same song and dance over and over again. And which is why, Dakota, this is all I got to say to you, bro. Like, this is honest, like, honestly, real talk is just live your life. If you want to keep going on this otaku crusade, you want to make another channel and come back, hey, do it.
And
you're gonna look like
eventually,
more of an idiot than you already are. But hey, if that's what you want to do, buddy, knock yourself out. But the fact is, not many people buy it to begin with, and the people who do buy it are just as stupid as you. Mm-hmm. That's just the honest truth of it, and you can take it how it is. You can deny it. You can say that I'm over here trying to end your career and all that kind of stuff. I ain't trying to do that, because for the most part, your career is pretty much already ended because you took the axe to your channel. You axed your channel, so you took your career. We didn't end it. You took it.
Yep.
You pretty much borrowed yourself, because that's the same thing he did. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Sam told Dakota, according to everybody, Sam told Hero to end his channel. Probably.
I mean, to be fair, if you didn't delete your channel and delete that one video where you were supposedly going to take your revenge on me, I would have tied your channel into oblivion anyways.
And I will say this, actually, because this is eventually your career is a career ending at this given point in time. He will eventually get arrested at one point in time, because there's certain someone actually filed a report to that son of a bitch, and I have no shame in saying that he's a goddamn white devil. I have no shame in saying that, because he is an absolute racist piece of shit, no matter which color of ethnicities you are, because that's what he is. But Have you finished your side of the story, Charlie, so that I can take my floor?
Yeah, pretty much like this is about like I could talk about all the SCG stuff where he was calling me this, call me that, and all that other stuff, and Dakota didn't say anything, which
Yeah.
I'm not asking for him to, but the fact that I had his back when he didn't ask me to, and I didn't have to. You know, that's what fucked up. That's pretty much anything else I would say. But anyway, go ahead, Jack.
So while we're so I think I vaguely remember, the very same picture that I posted has shown, and Tom, you was showing here, that yellow goddamn troll. You remember that because originally I wasn't going to talk about it, but it would be a good time to say it because Dakota actually made a goddamn video on me. Thought it was a funny idea to make a video on me, and he actually exclaimed there was a joke. But then I actually wasn't pissed off about it. It just seems like that I find it absolutely goddamn appropriate and goddamn tasteless. Anybody remembers that? Leon, do you remember that Dakota was making a video on me?
Yeah, I remember that clearly because I'm like scrolling through the YouTube feed one day and I see a video with Jack's face with the sunglasses like he's wearing right now. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And when I click on it, I'm like, oh hell no, I gotta alert Jack about this bullshit. And as far as that troll image, I know what kid show that from because most of you who have children would know.
Oh, I have 4 kids. I know what that's from.
Yeah, I remember that video because I remember Leon server. Leon was like saying into the like call out board. He was saying, "What the fuck is this?" And then Dakota was like, "Oh well, it's a joke. It's a joke."
And you know what? This is why I didn't actually didn't want to talk about this even on my.
Hey guys,
so there you are, Jordan.
Hey guys, hey Jose, if you're watching, I am so sorry. I did not mean to time you out like that. I guess you could say my finger was pressed up against the screen because I was trying to watch the stream and get the groceries in at the same time.
Yeah. So all good, Jordan. You don't even have to work for that.
Honest mistake.
You right, guys.
Yeah, but
anyway,
Jordan.
Wait,
Jordan.
By the way, my mom is here. The one who confronted Dakota and all that. She's here, and she can explain her her thoughts on the whole situation if she wants to. I mean,
it's up to her.
She has my back, and that's pretty much what she did. In regards to confronting him in that 40-second, excuse me, clip that he had trying to put words in my mouth, words I never even said. But anyway.
But okay, so to reiterate, while you were away, Jordan, I actually talked about. I originally didn't want to talk about this kind of particular situation when Dakota was posting a video on me. Thought it was a good idea to make a joke video on me, but then Leon told me about that. He said, "Oh hell no! I gotta tell Jack Williams on this." And
right,
and you remember that day because I believe it was at the beginning of February. It was in the beginning of February, as far as I can take it, given the time frame there. So I didn't want to go at him, but I remember that Leon told me about this, and so I didn't want to make a video. I really did not want to bother to make a stream on that because it's just gonna exacerbate the situation. So that's why I had to wait for a right time until I tell you all wankers in here in the stream to know why the fuck Dakota would make a video on it because he thought it was a joke. And I'll say this again. That joke was utterly goddamn tasteless and it just fell flat because it never was a joke to begin with. And it's an absolute dick move. It's an absolute dick move for Dakota to make a video on me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And plus, like, the more I think about that video yesterday, you know what that video reminded me of? Remember the videos that Soul Evans would make?
Oh yeah.
That was a video just like that, where it's like this little segment of a stream with like very little to no context at all.
I'm getting flashbacks just by you explaining
it. It's used so you get the wrong kind of message.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but anyway, hey, Mom, you got a second?
Now, boy.
I mean, can I get on my phone or something?
No, you could just get on. Look, you could use my headset and explain your thoughts of the situation. You know.
Oh man, we're gonna get Mama Little.
Oh boy. Get a
But
mama
either
bear.
way,
I don't want to bear you again, boy.
that's real funny coming from somebody who could be easily buried, by Dan XP.
Well, I'd rather be buried in Dan XP than my own mother. That's why, and all that.
Save that for episode 40.
He'll never save it for episode 40. He'll just keep running his mouth.
Actually, I'd actually pay money to see Dan XP buried Dakota. I really would.
Oh,
The point
yeah,
is-
that would be funny. Or even Deku burying him.
Fuck
This
that
is the
dude.
picture. This is the same picture. This is the same picture that I posted is showing that very same picture with my face on there being plastered on. I think he shouldn't. I think she shouldn't have done that, and that just makes him like an utter fucking dumbass that he is. And you know what? That joke just never came off funny, and he thought it was a funny. Well, to my eyes, no, it is not goddamn funny. And any one of your wankers would know.
Wait, hold on. Dakota is in our comment section live right now, talking crap about you guys too.
Hey,
Good!
here's the
Fucking let
deal.
him.
Hey, I don't care. It doesn't matter. The fact is, he deleted his channel. He deleted that stream where he got confronted and he couldn't handle the heat. And he had to re-upload 45 seconds of a video with very little to no context behind it. And if he wants to talk crap, hey, let him. We tried to help we tried to have his back. But he turned on us.
Yeah,
We
like I
didn't turn
said.
on him.
Like I said.
And if he
like I
wants to
said,
think
freaking
that,
let
and if
him.
he wants to think that we turn on him, hey, he'll never, hey, he's never gonna see the light. That's the problem. He's never gonna see the light. He's never gonna see the fact that Sam the Genesis is all about chaos and mayhem and a crusade that he'll never be able to achieve. He's never gonna see that.
And another problem that I should make is the fact that he's never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's the biggest goddamn problem, because at the very end of the day, and this is what I'm going to quote what Leon has said exactly on his previous stream from last year. So if we got the fucking balls, get your ass in here. Isn't that correct, Leon? Isn't that correct, Leon?
Yeah, sorry, my mic was muted. And yeah, I did say that on a stream.
And plus, the thing is, he doesn't have the balls to say it here.
I mean,
We have a spot open.
Is it bad when
me and
people
Dark
think
Horse
about
buried the
Dakota?
fuck out of him. You guys,
We do
buried
have a spot
the
open, but the thing is, he doesn't deserve a platform.
Actually, here's what we'll do.
He
I don't
doesn't
know-
deserve it.
Actually, here's what is going to happen, because I'm aware that we're on live right now, but isn't it possible?
Actually, hold on. Actually, Remington, that's what Tom here said too.
What did I say? I don't have the chat in front of me.
Rich kid thing.
Oh, he's an
Okay,
idiot.
so here's what we'll do. I don't know.
I can see Nightbot doing, deleting that, timing it out again because he had more caps again.
Okay, so actually, here's what we'll do. I don't know. Well, I'm aware that we're on live right now, but isn't it possible while we're on a live stream, we could post in the comment section, put the link in there? Isn't it possible?
Actually,
Hey, if one of you guys want to do it, hey, knock yourselves out. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to try.
I don't want to talk to him after what he tried to do to me.
Oh yeah, what? Why should we talk to him so he can make some fake bullshit and post a video tomorrow morning and then delete it?
This is Patrick.
After that, he doesn't deserve to be interviewed by any of us. That's my opinion.
Hey, I just said that he doesn't deserve a platform. I just said that. He doesn't deserve it. He had the chance to talk about it yesterday on the Hangman Outcast, and he decided to come in trolling, acting like Patrick Starr out of all people.
Yeah, God, he sent. His Patrick impression makes Patrick look retarded.
And then he couldn't handle the heat when he had the home field advantage.
Yeah,
seriously,
he had home field advantage, and he couldn't handle the heat because he messed up, and that's just the truth of it. He brought this on himself.
He pretty much did. He pretty much did on many counts of slander, trolling, and also being a straight up dick.
So hey, if he wants to run his mouth, hey, let him.
Oh, that was some good.
Because his voice, because there's no credibility in his voice.
Oh no. You want to know
There's
who's got credibility when it comes to having a voice? Me, Charlie, and Tom, Dan XP. Yes, David. Yes, David. You too. You freaking
not with that attitude, David.
But still, you get my point. Even Leon's got a voice, and so does Dark Horse, Remington, Dan XP, Jonathan Hanna, Jack Williams, of course. The list goes on and on and on.
Well, we all have. That's the thing. You're right. We all have voices. The problem is, he would have had a voice. I'm referring to Dakota, that is, if he didn't abuse it by making that video earlier, calling you like, why would anyone ever trust him to be on a stream ever again or have any interaction with the guy? Like, once you cross that line, you basically blacklisted yourself from anybody's internet or anybody's. You basically blacklisted yourself from anybody's stream that's here right now. None of us want you.
Actually, that Patrick impression was of his mom. That's a good one, Remington.
And he also did like some wrestling and otaku impression, I think, too, on the Hangman Now Pass as well. Didn't he?
Yes, he did, and that's when he admitted it was him because he's a moron.
Yeah, and then he tried to confront him, and then when Jordan tried to confront him yesterday, when he said the proof, he was like, "Oh, I already showed the proof."
No, he didn't.
No, you didn't. Didn't. First of all, you never showed any proof. Like, let's be honest here. You never showed any proof. That's first off. And second of all, you said you already showed the proof. What does that mean? Like, that means that you probably didn't show the proof after all.
His proof was that, the whole thing with Sam the Genesis owning him or Deku owning him. I don't know who it was, nor do I give a shit, over Otaku, where Otaku changes his profile pic. That's proof.
Bullshit.
And I even asked Dakota this. Why is changing a profile picture considered pedophilia, you dumbass?
I said this on the stream yesterday. If somebody was harassing me about my profile picture, was harassing me about the profile picture, then I would probably change it too because I'd be annoyed.
Yeah.
Common sense.
I was about to say Tom Roboto.
I keep my profile picture almost every day. Does that make me one? Like you see?
Yeah, Charlie, stop it. Stop changing your profile picture. You're looking like a pedo today.
Wait, our voices make the girl.
Like I had a killer with a what do you call it, a drill saw, and yet no one called me a serial killer. Even though I had that or a picture in a cop where there was a dead zombie to fight over.
Hey, Charlie, Remington just said, Dakota, you're going to be our first contestant on America's Got Denters.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, God damn. Oh, yes, by the way, I have... Sorry to interrupt, but I have another receipt. This is another receipt that I just got. I just looked back through Leon's server, and there's more receipts that I got to show to you right now, because this is also in regards to Dakota. This is another one. I'm going to screen share it right now. So this is no bullshit, and I got it from Leon first. Then we got the other two screenshots, which we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Just see this. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Leon Calavera, I agreed to support you not to turn to the dark side. And Leon just said, you couldn't leave well enough alone. This is entirely on you. Don't you dare blame me for your own downfall. Do not contact me. Do not attempt to message me or anything. As far as me and you, we are done, in caps. Goodbye.
Hey, Charlie, look what I put in the live chat.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to make Bruce tap out to Big Daddy V.
I know.
So funny too. Each time he went back and forth, he acts like this is WWE or some fucking shit. Like the fuck.
David,
matter.
I need to say something, David. David, You
What?
are trying. You are trying so hard. Like Juggalo had the best comeback that, and you, David. You know, we're gonna need to have like another trial or another intervention on how to have good comebacks, David. Like seriously, seriously.
Actually, you know what? I know what David's doing right there because that's like an inside reference to a prick that I exposed, last year.
Yeah, but still, David needs some comebacks. Goes to comeback school. Well, lucky for you, David.
Well, David needs skills on a lot of things, but that's for another day.
Yeah.
But putting this in, this actually took place in February of 10th.
Actually, wait a minute. Jonathan just asked in the private chat. I change my wallpaper a lot. Am I a weirdo for it? No, of course not, man.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Well, if you're
anyway.
in Dakota standards, you are, but
no, actually, no. Better yet, you're a pedo as far as Dakota is concerned.
Yes, looking at the screenshot, this took place in 10th of February, given a time and date that Leon posted it. So to see this shit. This is why I don't fucking like his goddamn antics, and antics is goddamn showing. And I'm not ashamed of showing this goddamn screenshot because Leon was the first one to show that screenshot. He has this great ability. So,
I mean, I tried to walk away on a positive note, but in Dakota's mind, he couldn't accept it.
In fact, here's the thing. It was Dakota and STG, I think it was in the YouTube Friends thing that they were talking smack about, Charlie behind his back.
Yes, this is exactly what it took place. Now, the next screenshot I'm going to show you is what is fucking disgusting.
Oh, my God.
This is fucking disgusting.
Jaden asked me not to tell anyone, but he told me he regularly meets with men and has gay sex with them.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
And WTF. Oh, and this is Sam. Wow. And older men in their 50s, but don't tell anyone I said that. I don't want him killing himself.
I like how Dakota is just like he's taking this as 100% facts.
Oh my! Okay, Sam? Where's your proof? Where's your your receipts?
This is the kind of stuff that you would ask for. Okay, do you have the screenshots or whatever?
No, video or photos or video. That is the only thing that can be
Actually,
admissible.
I think this is Sam just fucking with him because he actually messaged me admitting that he eggs Dakota on to make him look like a fucking idiot.
You're a
walking. I don't care.
Sam, you're a piece of trash. You are scum.
Anybody who defends him, and I don't care. Like usually, I tell people not. I'm cool if you're friends with this guy, like Deku or fucking whoever. Like, but Sam, if anybody sides or is friends with him, I want to answer what is so great about him that you could be friends with because there is nothing great about him. The only thing great about him, or the only thing great about him is that he's still alive. How long, I don't know.
Next screenshot.
I am not, but I'm ashamed. Wait, can you go back to the other screenshot? Because I'm not, but I'm ashamed. But I'm very ashamed of him. Anyway, next.
Okay, so this next screenshot, this one here, I think SCG at the one you're looking at. Actually called two of us a goddamn pedophile. I have no goddamn idea why.
Okay. It's like being a pedo. Once a pedo, always a pedo. And Dakota says, and yes, I wish death upon MJ, Matthew Jacobs, if anyone doesn't know the backstory. But that's nothing compared to what Jaden has done. And then Sam says, MJ angered you. He joined the pedo ring too. Jaden is also the pedo ring too. They call it the asylum.
Referring to Mr. Ricky group.
Pedo ring is there?
Sam, you are a despicable piece of, inhuman trash.
What pedo ring is there, bro?
That's Sam the Genesis. That's Sam the Genesis for you. All he is chaos. He just wants chaos.
All he is talk.
All it is.
All he is talk, but zero action. He doesn't have any proof.
Exactly, which goes back to the point of he wants chaos. He wants destruction, and he wants to cause as many rifts as you can. That's Sam the Genesis for you.
And I also heard that.
And wait, hold on. Jonathan just said in the private chat, MJ, he talking about Michael Jordan.
Actually, no. He's talking about someone who's in my circle, Jonathan, because I know.
I already said his name, Leon.
But yeah, we're talking about Doom Gamer, or as MJ as he's called.
So the fact that I'm.
Anyway,
Sorry.
hold on. And yeah. Okay, yeah, that's we just read that.
Yes. These are the two screenshots that I just provided you. The fact that I'm even showing this screenshot to you all wankers in here is the fact that he really wanted to cause unnecessary problems that just wants to get us at each other's throats. Which put it bluntly like this:
But we're not stupid.
we're not that goddamn
everything.
stupid. We're not that goddamn stupid. And to put it to what our friend Aussie friend says, my fan base aren't that fucking stupid. My fan base aren't that fucking stupid.
Yeah, and you know what's so bad here too regarding to Sam, not to be to be xenophobic or whatever they call it. The fact that he's also from the UK, am I not mistaken?
You are correct. He's from the UK.
Okay, so the thing is, there are people like him in the UK that that are on the internet that can be.
Talking about.
Yeah, there could be people like him that go that route, but the problem is that he's like one of those kind of people. Now, I'm not saying everyone in the UK are like that. I'm just saying that there are people like him in the UK.
Now, the question that I have to pose this to you. Well, I'm not specifically going to pose that question to you, Jordan, but towards this guy, is he actually, should I say, egotistical?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, both him and Dakota combined are egotistical.
And sadly, this is something that.
I mean, their egos are just as big as their own zip codes. It's fat.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this is just. Somebody must have said it, but
Charlie said something. What'd you say, Charlie?
I just say he's fat.
Oh yeah, he's fat.
and the sad part is their ego is going to get bruised at one point, and their egos are going to get bruised at a certain point in time because they don't even acknowledge that the ego is taking them over, and that's why I maintain my egos. I mean, put it like this: I'm like Dakota. Do I even have an ego in me?
I don't think you do, Jack. I'll tell you that. I don't think you do at all.
Well, if I can be brutally honest, well, there are times when you have shown your ego, Jack, but you're more containing it more than they are.
Is it an ego or is it passion?
Passion. Well, okay. Let's think of it like this. Back then, there was ego, but nowadays it's passion.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, but I always think of it like this because even when I started having a Dakota, I started to notice that something was wrong with Dakota. Even after I saw Dakota in Leon's stream some time ago last year, back when Otaku's Crusade was happening, I feel like something is wrong with Dakota because I believe that he must have some ego problems in him. He never seemed to have admitted that, and that's one other part of the aspect. Something that you wankers must have completely missed a sign, and that should have been a warning. That should have been a warning sign to every single one of you. He has ego problems.
Yeah, without a fucking question, and it's more apparent that he's not all there upstairs. If you get the hint.
Well, and you know what's so bad is the fact that I actually agree with Tricky Dark Friday 10. Like when we were talking one time on one of my challenge streams, he actually I never thought I believed this at first, but then again, he does make a good point because when it comes down to the drama and all that bullcrap on the internet, I mean, it's just 99% autism, in regards. And you know what? Unfortunately, Dakota has to be enlisted in that category of people that bring the drama.
Yeah.
And by the way, just so we're clear, yes, Sam the Genesis, you are involved directly, and yeah, you're just to blame for this as everyone, just as Dakota is, just so we're clear.
Yeah, because oh yeah, I was about to say something, but I was about to say, did it because heard something about like STD saying that like a few people were like running some like child sex ring or something like that.
Oh,
I
God.
saw it somewhere, but I think it was that kettle ring shit in those messages from earlier in the stream that you showed, Jack.
Yes. I mean, you know, I can honestly say, without a shadow of a goddamn doubt, SJ must have pretty fucked himself over, and he's got involved directly. There just can't be denial. He just can't outright deny that he got involved directly, and that's gonna ruin his goddamn reputation, regardless of the fact that if he's a goddamn troll or not. And that's just gonna put it like this: he's gonna have a blot on his hand. There's just no way. There's just no way he can actually evade. There's just no way he can wash his blood away completely, because that's just gonna ruin his goddamn reputation entirely. And I'm sorry to say this, but even as a goddamn troll, there's going to be blood on your hand, and you can never wash it away completely. And regardless of what your defense is, it is indefensible. And you got involved, and you got Dakota involved directly, and that actually makes you accomplice. I'm sorry to say that, but he is an accomplice.
And guilty by association.
There's just no way in hell that any one of us could be labeled as a goddamn pedophile without actually providing a goddamn valid explanation and proof, which none of you goddamn idiots have. And I'm sorry to say this. Speak and bring the goddamn facts and proofs and visuals, whichever the case may be, before you try to falsely accuse us that we've never done any of this. Because you know what? This is actually one of the other things I should say this flat out, because I actually say this many times before, but I'm going to say this here flat out here on a phenomenal channel. So I'm going to say this flat out. Anybody who falsely accuses us, whether it be in the public, on the internet, whichever the case may be, if any one of these idiots try to film us, claiming, and whichever the case may be, journalists, photographers, claiming that we're the goddamn pedophiles doing something in the, I don't know, any kind of clubs, you know, the drinking club, just about whatever, you know what I mean? Claiming that we're the goddamn pedophiles without actually providing a goddamn proof, without actually providing necessary visuals, what we have done. There's three of things that I could do. I will drag the fucking asses into the goddamn court without any kind of reservation whatsoever. And there's three options. I'm gonna get to that in just a moment. One, pay up the goddamn fine for up to $500,000 goddamn dollars for slandering or defaming our goddamn image, for simply claiming that we're the goddamn pedophiles without providing any valid proof, because their argument is going to be a null and fucking void. Two, take away all the goddamn properties. There's just absolutely no way they can live on with that. Even electronically, yes. Take away their electronic parts, computers, mobile phones, whatever. And all of those goddamn items. And they'll live nothing with the fucking electronics. Three, put them in the goddamn jail cell and we'll wait for the goddamn trial. Or the trial will never happen because of their stupid goddamn claim they've made. That's just to free up the goddamn options I would choose from. Now, I will pose this question to you all. Which one of these three choices, I just put it out there. I'm asking you all a question. If somebody will try to think.
The choices. Name them again.
First choice. Pay up a goddamn fine for up to $500,000, which is $500,000, for defaming us for something that we never did, whether it be a pedophilia, murder, or whatever.
Shut up, Jay.
Two.
The second choice. Take away their properties, especially electronically, because they'll live without electronics. And the third choice is to put them in a goddamn jail and wait for a goddamn trial, or the trial will never arrive. Which are these three choices you would choose?
I would choose take away his electronics for the rest of his life. And you might think that's crazy, but here's the thing. I think that would be. I mean, technically, jail would take away his electronics, but I do hear that they are allowed to use computers in jail. So, I think that's bad for him. So, I'd say let him take away all of his electronics.
Yeah, that's what I was.
It honestly depends on the. It honestly depends on the person. It honestly depends on the person because everybody has a different way of learning and reacting from things.
Like for instance, going
I
by
would say.
what I would call my three, and I'm gonna try to be quick because I'm gonna have to head out. But what I call my top 3 mortal enemies. Dakota's now in that category, but let's say Dakota, take off his fucking electronics because he would die without it. Hero,
Agreed.
take his electronics because that would fucking kill him too. And because even if you take him to church, if you take him to jail, he'll find a congregation in church that come out holier than thou, like he has been recently. So, as I told him previously, you need to help because clearly Jesus ain't doing it for you. And finally, the third person, of course, Mr. Deku got AIDS. Take his property, so that way no one can dox him. Like I was thinking, Deku's like the one person.
Wait, Jonathan says I choose question 4.
I mean, funny you should mention. I mean, it's
So
funny
anyway,
that you should mention.
I'm gonna have to head out because I wanted to come in here and show some love and give you my thoughts. I think I've given everything that I needed to do. And, good stuff. You all have it.
I'll get ready to say. I think I'm about to say. I'm surprised. I think we've accomplished our main goal in less than 90 minutes, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
sorry. We've given.
Like,
Now,
Well,
granted,
folks-
I did 7 hours just to break the record. By the time we got to 6 hours, I was like, okay, we're going to go 7. I want to break my record. So, anyway,
By the way, folks, we're almost done
yeah.
because we're getting to the part where my mom, when I told her about this morning, she got involved in the comment section of that video that Dakota
I have the comments right here, and I have the comments.
Paige, before I go, can I say this one thing before I go?
Yeah.
This video is sponsored by Deku Got AIDS. Go on to DekuGotAIDS.com and you'll get your bundles of AIDS, dildos, dicks in the bag, and all that good stuff for the children, and for the people. He cares about
For
all
the
you.
culture, too.
If you do not support him, he will bitch you out in his own video. So, sponsored by Deku Got AIDS. Anyway, you all have a good night. Thank you, Paige, for letting me in and let me say that because I thought it would be hilarious. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And this is the Hangman signing off.
For the culture.
Charlie, been seeing you. Wanker!
See,
Oh man, but
answer Jack's
Jordan's mom
question here.
did get involved in this situation, and normally we are completely against
yeah, well,
parents getting involved in this YouTube stuff. But I will give Jordan's mom this. His mom actually, unlike Hero's mom and unlike Casey's mom, actually made somewhat good points.
and also, there is no secrets between me and my mom. There isn't,
Yeah.
And besides, I trust her with my life because, she's pretty much saved my neck more times than I can count. Do I wish to pay her back for that one day? Yes, but she wouldn't take it either way because she's that kind of person.
And
loves
plus,
me
she
that
has
much.
your facial resemblance. So yeah.
I knew. Thank you for pointing that out because people keep thinking I look like my dad, but that clearly is not the case. Now,
I was looking at that picture and I'm like, okay, yeah, I see I see a lot of Jordan in this.
no, you see a lot of Jordy boy in that face.
Yeah, but anyway.
Well, in
Jack's
reality, your mom should be calling you that nickname. But yeah, Jordy boy.
Hold on.
They're saying you should call me that nickname now, Jordy boy. But anyway, are you going to come over here and explain your part in the helping out me in the situation? All right.
Hold on. Before you say anything else, Leon, didn't you just say something to me?
Yeah. I want to answer your question real quick. I would go with question 1, but I wouldn't 5. I would bump that shit to at least 10,000.
Nah, they're gonna have to pay
10,000 in the pot, and we shuffle.
Nah, fuck that. I will
Oh man!
pay up a goddamn.
Next time on Game Show Night.
Yeah. So regards
Oh.
to your mother's situation, it got involved, but she does have a heart. I'm gonna be flat out honest with you, Jordan. The
She has
fact
a
that your
hard on.
the fact that your mother actually has, and no disrespect to your mother, I think she does have some understanding what the hell's going on, and this is why something I got to give respect to some of the YouTubers' parents where they do the job, and I think that's something. I think your mother must have raised you correctly. The way
Oh, she has.
never thought. The way I never thought I would have to have some of my parents that.
But yeah, go subscribe to Mama Bear on YouTube.
There you go. Shout out to you to be subscribed to Mama Bear. But anyway, you ready?
Yeah, I got little buttholes that I'm.
Wait on YouTube or TikTok.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know, and I know exactly what it is. That's a different topic for another time.
Blocking the little bastards. I don't care.
Anyway, all right.
But as Jordan gets ready for Mama Little to take the spotlight.
No, we're live and uncut.
Live and uncut. That sounds weird. No, I mean,
raw
you know,
and uncut.
raw. Ooh, sounds even worse. Hey, everybody, how you doing?
Hey, Mama Little, nice to see you.
Nice to see y'all.
Nice to see you. And as Sir Brucey would say, to see you, it's nice. But anyways, let's get into the nitty gritty of this. So you decided to comment for your Jordy boy.
Yeah, I sure did. And
Yeah,
I want to clear something up real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I do not have to fight Jordan's battles. Okay.
Oh yeah, we've seen that.
Me
we
and him go at it plenty ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But when somebody starts telling lies on my kid, oh heck no. Mama don't play that. So that's why I decided to insert myself in it. I'm gonna tell you what my biggest problem with this whole calling people pedophiles and telling out and out lies on people is this. If you have proof, and this, I am calling this guy out, whoever this is that says he has proof that Wrestling Otaku is a pedophile. Yes. You say you have proof. Why are you coming on YouTube? Why are you not calling the authorities? If you have proof that this man is doing something to children, why in the world are you on YouTube telling people? You need to be calling the police. Point blank, period. There you go.
And the evidence.
100 facts.
And they don't present any of it.
Exactly. I mean, I've seen actually nothing. Circumstantial evidence, that does nothing for me.
Bingo.
Okay?
Circumstantial evidence. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Circumstantial or circumcised?
Circumstantial, or I don't care either way. Either way, it's not enough. It wouldn't stand up in court.
Nope.
So shut up about it. The man, okay, look, I went and read some of Wrestling Otaku's fan fiction. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. But let me tell y'all about a lady named VC Andrews. You can go look her up. You can Google her. She made millions. I don't know y'all's age base. I can't really tell. Have any of you ever heard of the book Flowers in the Attic?
I think I had to read that in school.
Okay. It is based. Okay. It's based completely on the fact that these two people had incest relationship and a family was formed because of this. Oh yeah, this woman made millions and her whole books, almost every one of them, are based on incest and rape of younger, not underage kids, but I'm saying younger people. Her whole books are based on those things, and this woman made millions. So to say that his fanfic, it's not for everybody. I wouldn't sit down and read it. You know, I wouldn't sit down and read it.
There are people who have there is a niche for this, to say the least.
It is. There is a niche for that. There is. And he's got his following. So, unless you've got proof of somebody doing something, I just think these words that people keep throwing around, it needs to stop, because
hallelujah. Amen to that.
So that's just
to give you credit where credit's due, miss, I think some people should have just flat out stopped saying and throw those goddamn words. Pedophiles are around here, left and right, center. And they simply just have to stop. And unfortunately, even with this younger generations that we're living in right now, I don't think they're just going to learn. I don't think they're willing to learn from their damn mistakes. And it's the saddest part. Saddest part is, I think that this is just going to be world that we're going to be living in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a small time or big time, whether you'll be an actor, VA, just about whatever. Yeah. You'll be falsely accused for something that you never actually committed, pedophilia, that. This just has to goddamn stop. I'm sorry, it just has to.
I agree. I do. And I just think people need to quit calling each other out of their names like that, because it's wrong. And it does. You're right. It does need to stop. But anytime that that Jordan gets into it with somebody online, I let him. He handles his own stuff. I ain't worried about that, y'all.
I will give him that. He does.
I mean, I'm sure
you do. You do a good job of staying in the background. So I'll give you that.
I do. But now, and I have told him many times, quit inserting yourself in things that you don't need to be a part of, because
agreed.
But that's one thing people need to understand about Jordan is if he's your friend, he is a loyal friend. And if he sees you in trouble, he's going to try to help you out. And sometimes that ends up putting himself in a position where somebody takes things the wrong way or whatever. But that's just him. That's just how he is. So, but anyway, thank y'all for letting me come on here and say hey, if nothing else. And by the way, guess who just hit 19,000 followers on TikTok? This girl right here. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I know, right? Wow. Yeah. And I ain't doing them follow back parties and all that crap. No. This is just based on my content alone. So.
Oh man, look at you, Mama Little.
I'm saying what? Anyway, good to meet y'all. Good to see y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, Dakota better be careful because she's got quite the clout on TikTok.
Yes, I'm trying. I've been putting some of my videos on YouTube. They're not, they're not for everybody, but I like them. It makes me happy, so it doesn't worry about everybody. I'm not worried about everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, but y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Yep, you have a good night, Mama Little.
All right, sweeties. Bye.
Yep.
Thank you, and I love you so much.
You're so welcome, Mr. Jordan.
Anyway.
And ladies and
you should get her to shout.
Mama Little.
You should get her to shout you out on her TikTok.
Debut.
Her TikTok, Jordan.
TikTok.
Tic-tac, talk.
Tic-tac, talk, y'all.
TikTok.
Regardless, after your mother made your point about Dakota, I think throwing accusations about the pedophile towards everybody else in regards to towards Otaku, even though I hate him, but I have no animosity towards him. So let's just get this out of the way, because I admitted that to Hangman Charlie's Hangman Outcast. At the very least, Jordan.
Yes.
The way I see it, what Dakota's doing, there's going to be comeuppance for him, and it's already on the way. Because at this given point in time, his Discord account will get shut down because of his sheer stupidity that he had made. And the next thing, after you said in the chronological order, he first deleted his videos. Then after that, he deleted his channel. And
Actually, he only deleted the one video, the 45-second clip, and then he deleted the entire channel. He didn't delete all the other videos.
Okay. So I wouldn't say I think I'm trying to say it's. I think it's actually what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to think of it real hard. So stay silent for a moment, because I'm trying to think of it really, really damn hard. Give me a moment. I think I'm actually getting there somewhere. It may be temporary. Yes, I think I know it's a temporary channel, but I think it's more of a tentative shutdown. A tentative shutdown of his channel, because I had no idea if his channel's gonna get back up and running.
You raise a good point. It's been, people can do that, but you know what? And since we've got time left to spare, how about I show the screenshots, of that comment section before that whole video and that channel got deleted.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
do.
if you want to share them, the floor is yours.
Okay. Yo, wankers. Here we go.
Always death. Because I
All right.
believe Dakota is
Okay, so as we pop up Jody Boy's chat, so we have the one and only Mom Bear commenting that this was taken completely out of context, and you have 24 hours to take it down before I take action against you. I wonder what action would have been taken if this would have pursued. That would have been very, very interesting. But then we have this reply from Thawed93
Sam the Genesis.
Or
Okay.
34. Or 34. But that's the story.
Be quiet,
So-
David. Go
Well,
ahead.
we have
Go ahead, Paige.
we have Sam the Genesis replying. How is it taken out of context? You realize the person he is defending has circumstantial evidence against him. Video on my channel proving he is. We discovered many underage children on his Facebook profile, and what Facebook profile meant I can explain here, but the comment will not show. But you can go check out the video yourself. And take it, J-Man is your son, and he is defending Otaku. And for actual physical evidence of him with a child. Do you know how criminal that is? Maybe it was taken out of context. Your son clearly didn't really understand that there is a procedure for dealing with such evidence, and he shouldn't be asking for that evidence. Dakota is autistic, and maybe he wouldn't have gone on the internet
to try to look for it for himself, to try and find that evidence and get himself in trouble. And for your son, if he didn't insert himself in the middle of the drama like he always tries to, this wouldn't have happened. Instead, he's defending someone on something he clearly doesn't understand. I will speak to Dakota about getting this video taken down. Oh my fucking
watch
God.
the video.
And
This
by the
is-
way, okay, let me just say this for the record. It's kind of funny for STG to say all this stuff about the procedural and all that, yet he thinks just by saying, by making these accusations, he has more right to make accusations than anyone is delivering evidence of pedophilia or whatnot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's kind of contradictory, if I do say so myself. But anyway, here's the next reply, and this is where my mom lets out on him.
Okay, so we have Mama Bear. Since you know so much, I'm sure that you are aware that Jordan is autistic too, right? His autism does not give him a free pass, and neither should Dakota's. I hear everything that goes on while Jordan is in the computer. We don't keep things from each other in this house. I understand that sometimes Jordan inserts himself into situations that maybe should not have anything to do with him, but Jordan is a loyal friend, and if you're his friend, he's going to take up for you. And in this situation, what's happening is Jordan is taking up for someone that he considers a friend who you yourself just said there's only circumstantial evidence against. He did not ask or request child pornography from anyone for entertainment purposes. He was saying if you have proof, then show it, or better yet, take it to the authorities and have the man arrested. But if not, and all you're going on is circumstantial evidence, then maybe you guys need to quit throwing around words like pedophile. We're talking about people. I'm just saying that I will contact the Idaho State Police if this video is not down in 24 hours.
Yes.
Oh man, that would have been so much interesting. That would have been interesting if this continued.
So Dakota got scared and deleted everything.
But not before we got this one final comment from Sam the Genesis. The circumstantial evidence is backed up by the threat he made to a 15-year-old in the past. Many of us saw it. Unfortunately, Otaku had every copy of that video taken down for copyright. It is also backed up how he posted picture he took of random strangers' backside on his Facebook page.
Can I say something? Sam, I don't know who you are. Never met you. If you got so many balls, why are you having Dakota do all your biddings? It's very easy to hide behind comments when someone else is posting videos. Why don't you grow a pair and start posting videos yourself? Because I don't think it matters who posts it. If your story is so well done, like Jordan's mother said, then go to the police. You don't have to make a video about it. Do something about it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like what is
Matt,
the
why go
like
on YouTube
like
about
what
it?
is putting this on YouTube? What is the real accomplishment that you're trying to achieve here? Like what is the real accomplishment that you're trying to achieve? Because clearly it's not working.
Yeah, and like there's no need to put it on YouTube. I mean, like seriously. And I'm not joking when I say that.
Okay, so this next
Putting it on YouTube actually hurts the investigation, because if it is true, that person's going to get rid of every shred of evidence before the police can even come get them.
By the way, go ahead and continue reading, Paige.
Yep. It is also backed up by the slave thread he made to the poke he made, and the harassment he committed and uploaded evidence onto YouTube himself. Maybe not a child, but the context of the video is disturbing. He was also fired for comments he made about his female boss on his YouTube channel, and he uploaded a video of him looking through underwear and expressing his favoritism for children's underwear. The main circumstantial evidence is that he used a profile picture from an anime who is interested in his 13 and 14-year-old students. And this picture was used for 4 years, and he had stated he role played as this Facebook account, but not as this character, which I fail to believe. That was his excuse. Otaku is a big fan of hentai, where children can be look as young as 13 years old, and it won't be considered illegal. In the UK, the hentai otaku watches is actually illegal because it's made in Japan. The age of consent is 13, and that is apparently okay. I have known otaku for years, much longer than Jordan has. You're obliviously not keeping tabs on him. The circumstantial evidence is enough evidence to allow for a search warrant on his property. I am currently working with an independent U.S.-based child protection agency that is looking into it. This video will be taken down, and Dakota is probably going to be deleting his YouTube channel. Oh my god, this is so foolish.
Oh my god.
That's just somebody.
So much.
So they had a conversation behind scenes, and they're just trying to save face with that
I
comment.
get used to reading stuff. Oh man.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! This is such.
You can take the share screen down if you want.
Oh yeah.
This is just asinine. This is just asinine comment that I had to look at it, and I'm sorry, but trying to save your goddamn face, even after what you said about it, it just makes you look an ungrateful piece of human trash you are. Like, I'm sorry, but even if you claim you're doing it for the right thing, that is.
Oh no, that's not what I mean, Jack. Not the right thing.
No. That's not what it. Let me continue, because you kind of interrupt me there. You kind of make yourself look like a goddamn two-faced. I mean, I'm sorry, but that just makes you look like an absolute two-faced snake in a grass ass motherfucker. Sorry about that.
Oh, and Jonathan says I kind of agree with the anime part. I mean, like, hey.
So, I think that's something that a lot of people, even if they have a good intention, that just doesn't automatically mean they're in the good. They're on the good, because that just, for the lack of a better word, they actually make themselves look like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it ambiguous. That's just one thing that. You can't actually tell if they're ambiguous or not. This is one other type of aspect that some people are not paying attention to, whether their intentions are good or bad, but yet they remain ambiguous until you see shit like this. So, is there any kind of ambiguity that involves around this? I want you all to answer that question.
I don't know.
So there's no answer to that, no definitive answer. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
there's
I don't know how to answer that.
Me neither.
Yeah, there's no real answer to that.
But other than that, with the other stuff that was said, he disagrees. When it comes to Sam the Genesis. In fact, you know something. For you to know how the U.S. System works, and yet you come from the UK. Try being an American. Live here in America. And
he
then
doesn't know it. He doesn't really know. He's just whatever he reads. What the fuck's he know? All he knows is what's on television.
Oh, television. Yeah, well, actually, YouTube actually has its own thing, like a streaming service, its own self. So, what are the odds?
Oh,
But you
Oh,
heard it here.
man.
You heard it here, folks. My mom pretty much, explained it to you all. The screenshots explained to you all the other pieces of evidence explained to you all how all this is complete and utter garbage.
Yep. I can get used to reading stuff more.
I mean,
Well, then again, if you read more, you get smarter.
Well, yeah, but oh man, I almost when the season 2 of Live Uncut ended, I almost wanted to start reading what I'm going to call short little bedtime stories.
It's like
But it's
Uncle
actually going to
Al.
be some very disturbing content that I've been reading across lately, and I've been like, okay, what in the fuck?
This is Uncle Raoul coming to you once again for storybook time. And it's so good to see all my nieces and nephews out there. That was off Baby with Jerry Lewis.
I'll let this go for another 9 minutes, reach the 2-hour mark, because I think we've pretty much hit the nail in the coffin for good
final
old Dakota
nail
Webb.
Final nail.
It was nice. No, it was nice. Actually, not nice knowing you on the YouTube platform. You're one of those people in the unholy tetrad of people who I wish I never met on this platform. You are one of them,
here.
and I am proud to say that, and I have no regrets saying that at all.
I want to state this for the final record, Dakota. I tried helping you out along with Tom, Charlie, pretty much everyone else here on this call that tried to help you. I don't know about Jonathan because he keeps himself. But the point is, we tried helping your scrawny anus, and yeah, this is the thanks we get. Well, you know what? Thank you, F you, goodbye. Now, here's the deal. I got something to tell you. Now, I will be giving credit where credit is due, to this live stream right here. Now, I was going to do this on episode 72 of the Rant and Rip podcast, but I think I'll have to find something else different because I think we pretty much covered everything. Because there's no way for me to cover all of it like the way we just did tonight.
That's also why I did it here. So I did it so you didn't have to do it there and drag it out for another week.
Yeah. But either way, all I gotta say is this.
When it comes to drama, like I'm adopting kind of like this new, like, we go at it, we kill it, then we move forward. Like that's like just my new approach to it. We go at it, we kill it, we move forward.
But either way, I got one strong request to everybody that's watching, whether it's live or already seeing the broadcasted version, like the tape version of this. Replay. Thank you. I'm making this one strong request, please. In other videos, except for this one, but for all the other videos on Paige's channel or anybody else's channel or videos, no posts. No comments about the situation that transpired. You can only do it in this comment section only. And if you want more, and if you feel like we missed some bases, then feel free to know us in the comment section or message us personally, because we're going to try and move on from this hot dang situation.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
time that we get back. We continue on the road that we've been continuing. I know that tomorrow I will be live with Live Uncut S2E6 as we continue on the road to finishing up season 2 of this program.
But either way, I want to hear from the others, and I want to have Jonathan. I want to have Jonathan go last because he's been quiet most of the stream. So yeah, you go ahead and pick who you think should go next in regards to final words, and then Jonathan can go last.
Okay. Let's go, David. You've been on the rather quiet side today. For surprising.
Well, that's because I don't want to interrupt. But anyway, all I'm gonna say is this: like this drama, like you guys are doing, the people who we are talking about here, is enough. Because if you're gonna do stuff against us, then you're just giving us the views and the attention, and like that's the thing that you're doing. And also, that also tells us is that you guys don't have life. Also, the Hand Me Outcast episode 37, we already have that episode downloaded. So yeah, you can't stop us because there is a thing called facts over feelings, and also and also if you try to post something on the internet as for evidence, you can always try to get rid of it. We can always get back to you. So because there's a thing called things on the internet doesn't go away forever, and the thing is, guys, no, so if you're gonna try to dislike us, hit the dislike button. It doesn't matter. Seriously, when you hit the dislike button and try to get us 20 dislikes, it doesn't matter because it's giving us views, and people are telling me, and the people who dislike, or the people who are seeing the dislike saying, "Oh, this must be interesting," is giving the views. So, yeah. It doesn't matter about the likes or dislikes. And also, if you're going to try to do some... Now, if I ever catch you guys around my neck of the woods, it'll be your funeral. So, yeah, that's what I have to say.
Okay. Pretty wise words from the David 3000, the man with lotion and napkins.
My life.
But anyway, let's go to Mr. Strip Club himself, Mr. Tom Willis.
Frick my life.
I don't know if you guys want to hear my opinion on it. It's very easy to hear it. All you got to do is go to Hangman Charlie's Outcast number 37. It's on the channel right now. Just click. I have a comment. The timestamp's in my comment. Just click the comment. It's at like the 4 hours something mark. Just click the comment, and then boom, you'll hear my opinion, and you'll be actually hearing it be expressed to the person at hand. So that's all I gotta say.
Okay. Eye pokes. Spot.
Gay
all
poke
I have
spot.
to say to you, Dakota. But anyways, my message to you, Dakota, and for your little boyfriend, STD. Fuck you. Go suck a dick, and don't ever call me a fucking pedophile because I ain't, because I'm 16 anyways. So how can I be? But if you want to see like a funny video about this whole Dakota situation, check out my channel where I basically do a parody of Dakota Webb, and like a parody on how he's returned to YouTube, although really he hasn't yet. So those are my final words for this episode.
He'll be back, but anyways, Mr. Calavera, Leon.
And due to what's been said so far, I agree with most of you, and I'm just going to say this to you, Dakota. You can make all the videos you want because I'm not going to respond to a single fucking one. You need some serious mental help, and most importantly, get off the drugs, dude. Really, get off the drugs because it's mentally fucking you in the head. I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors, dude, but as far as me and you, we're done because I pretty much blackballed you from my community and pretty much the others that I'm involved with. But yeah, have a nice life, douchebag.
Or he'll take a scorpion death plop on your face.
Scorpion death plop.
Now I'm next.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
My actual words to this is why I was thinking it's so goddamn hard. Even after this stream is end, no one's going to be talking about this. But although I want to make this clear, on March of 2021, Leon is going to make one final rant on this piece of trash. We're going to talk more than one person. I'm not going to bother saying who another individual is because that is reserved for another time. You, Dakota, specifically, you'll be talking about, and after this, no one's going to be talking about you any longer because after this, you'll be faded into goddamn obscurity. You will not be getting attention any more than that. So, I rest my goddamn case. This is why I'm taking my goddamn anger out of the equation. So now you're final. Now you're on the last, Jonathan.
Jeeves, take the wheel.
Guys, that's me.
Yeah, Jonathan, what are your?
My thoughts about him? I mean, Dakota's just weird. I mentioned, why did he call me out? If I have to defend Russia talking, I'm a pet over that. That's stupid logic. I can't be a pet over defend someone. I mean, without no evidence, man. Hey, I guess people on the internet's quite stupid nowadays. Dakota's quite stupid himself. And Dakota, I don't know who you are, so when you try to mention me, I'm gonna know who you are. I barely interact with you, so when you try to mention me, I ain't gonna talk about you anyway. I can't freaking care less about you. So don't try to mention my name. I ain't even say nothing entire stream about you, so don't mention my name. Okay, buddy? You don't want to get my bad side.
This especially goes to everyone else. Nobody, Dakota should never be mentioning any one of our goddamnness, because if he crosses that line, he's fucked. I'm gonna go fuck.
Oh man, but yeah, be sure to check out as we close up this video, be sure to check out all these guys. Be sure to check out J-Man. He'll be doing Rant and Rave this Thursday. I believe it is episode 71. I believe 71. Yep, episode 71 this Thursday on Brandon Moore channel. Go check it out. And he'll be returning to YouTube pretty soon on his own channel. Near the end of the month.
February 26th.
Yep, near the end of the month, and he'll be doing his own live streams once again, and he'll be back to normal on the channel. So be sure to check out J-Man's Legit. Be sure to check out Jack Williams' channel. He has a pretty fun channel there. So give him some love and support. Check him out on Twitch too. On Twitch streams. But
I want to make this clear, because by March of 2021, as I said clear, like, I may eventually either shut down my channel or leave it as an archive, because I will not be posting any further content today, or even make a goddamn stream at any given point, because I'm venturing to something else entirely, because we don't know. I don't know where I'll be going from there, so I want to make that abundantly clear. So,
okay, well, be sure to give him all the support as he can. Be sure to check out iPokes on his own channel, and I think he has the Expendables going on, so be sure to check that out as well. Be sure to check out Leon Calver's Scorpion Death Drop. He is getting up there as he is really getting, as 1,000 subs is really becoming a reality for him. It's getting closer and closer for him. So be sure to check him out and support him on the journey. Be sure to check out the one and only Jonathan Hanna. He does his Dragon Ball content. He does his Dragon Ball. Be sure to check them out. Be sure to check out Tom Willis, my favorite Twitch streamer at the moment. So be sure.
I'm going to be live actually right after this stream.
So be sure to give him all the props on Twitch, and be sure to check out the man who loves the promotion and loves the cloud. I call him the butt buddy of YouTube for a reason, the one only Mr. David 3000. So be sure to check him out as well. That way he doesn't have to promote it himself. He's also on Rant and Rave as well. He has his David 3000 Fun and Happiness podcast, and he has the David 3000 channel, which he does a bunch of playthroughs on. But until then, everybody, signing off saying we will see you tomorrow as the time of this taping for Live Uncut S2E6. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Guys.